came on the air tonight. Baltimore County Council denied the nomination of Kadisha Walker in a 5-2 vote, meaning Sitting Inspector General Kelly Madigan will remain in her role, at least for now. Welcome into the news at 7, everyone. I'm Rick Ritter. Let's break down that story we've been following for you all day long. It has finally come to a head just minutes ago as the search for a new Inspector General continues tonight as Kadisha Walker was denied her nomination now. WJZ live from Towson at 7. Tara Lynch takes us through how this unfolded. And Tara, what the reaction was tonight.
Rick, I mean, this was a fairly quick process once the meeting got underway. In total, it was probably about 20 minutes. First, Kadisha Walker took the stand just to give another comment to the council. She then left the room. The council briefly discussed and then voted 5-2, denying her nomination. Only Councilman Julian Jones and Councilman Pat Young voted in her favor. Now the power lies with County Executive Kathy Klossmeyer as to what happens next. But let's bring you back to the context of this story. As we've reported, this has been extremely controversial, and many councilmen acknowledge this was a clunky process just this evening. Sitting Inspector General Kelly Madigan founded the office back in 2021, but after her term expired in January, County Executive Kathy Klossmeyer began a search for an IG, telling Madigan she had to reapply for her job. Klossmeyer has been criticized for her involvement in this process. She ultimately chose Kadisha Walker to be her pick, also sparking debate. Tonight, several council members said Walker is extremely qualified for this role, but was caught in an inefficient process.
Let the record reflect that I strongly object to how this process was handled, and I will continue to speak out when fairness and transparency are cast aside for mob rule.
Thank you, Mr. Council's role goes beyond just determining if someone is qualified or not. In fact, I don't even know, I think that's really something that our HR director would do for someone that's applying for a job. Typically, Ms. Coleman, she has the expertise to define whether someone is qualified or not. And if our role is to simply say, yes, that person is qualified, when Ms. Coleman has a higher level of expertise in determining qualifications on employment applications, then why should we ever confirm anyone?
Again, Inspector General Kelly Madigan will stay in her role for now. This is basically a holding pattern. It all depends on what County Executive Kathy Klossmeyer decides to do. She can start a whole other search process for a new Inspector General, or she can put Madigan up for reappointment. Still a lot of unanswered questions here tonight, but the main headline, Baltimore County still in search for their Inspector General. We're now reporting live on your corner in Towson, Tara Lynch, WJZ.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Tara, thank you.